Mic check, 1 2 everybody. Why does that thing say mic check? Well, it should say mic check, you know, microphone check. Well, then again, I do gotta get my consonants right.
Gracias. I am back for the people today.
Yo, Dominic, how you doing? Welcome in. How you doing, bro? How you doing? Welcome in. You're back for the people. Yeah, how have you been? Where have you been, actually? Where have you been? Where have you been? But yeah, welcome in, dude. How you been? I hope that nothing bad has happened in the time that you weren't here. Maybe you were taking like a vacation. Maybe I don't know. Also, you may have already noticed that. I think the thing actually broke. Oh wait, hold on. It actually didn't. Oh wait, there we go. So yeah, you may have already noticed. First of all, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate it a lot. And yeah, how you been? But yeah, you may have already noticed that I have subtitles going on the screen. And I actually don't know if I should, keep them like that. Because I thought, maybe I should really have subtitles going on, because sometimes when I see my VODs, I cannot really understand anything that I'm saying. So I thought maybe, that may be a constant within my streams. So I don't want anybody to be like, what did he say? But yeah, been forever since you. Yeah, I mean, it's been what, 2 weeks? I believe it's been 2 weeks. So yeah, going back to that, yeah, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. And yeah, man, how have you been? Where have you been? Tell me all about it. Yeah, a lot has happened since last time you saw me live. A lot of good things. So I finished some playthroughs. So it's been really fine. It's been really chill. Oh, I love this version of the song, but it has copyright. This doesn't really suit the mood. Oh, I love the song. It takes a while to cook, but I'm gonna leave it in the background. But yeah, a lot of that has happened. I finished some of my playthroughs. I started some. I finished some. Especially the one I was doing for Resident Evil Gaiden. Gaiden. That thing says guiding, but Gaiden. Yeah. Well, I mean, this thing is actually running a language model that is only for English, so I don't expect the thing to actually know what Gaiden is. Oh, it actually does. Gaiden. Well, You must have be here real center for 10 days getting treatment for your crazy anxiety. I mean, anxiety can be like that, It's okay if you don't want to talk about it, by the way, but what matters is that you're feeling better, yeah. That's what I was gonna say. You're doing so much better. That is nice to know, man. Yeah. Mental health is no joke, and whatever has to be done in order to go forward, that's what matters the most, man. So no shame at all, man. And what matters is that you went through the necessary steps to get better. So I'm glad to see you still here. Yippee. But yeah, I haven't actually done much more than what what was those called? More than the playthroughs that I've been doing. I actually did something else. I did post some of my oh my god, the Jesus Christ, the subtitles are going crazy, But yeah, I've been posting some of my full playthroughs on YouTube as part of me doing a not kind of a challenge, but I was like, maybe if I edit out my playthroughs together, I could put them out as full playthroughs and maybe people can see them, you know. So that's what I've been doing in this past days. Happy to see you finally, though. Thank God you're alive and you survived. Definitely, man. Yeah, those are the kind of battles that we sometimes have to battle, you know. And what matters, as I said, what matters the most is that you went through the necessary steps to feel better and get better. Not only to like just feel better, but like be better, you know, internally. You got whisked away on Sunday, June 30, and was discharged on July 9. Yeah, those are 10 whole days, actually. Yeah, you're definitely right. And I know that may seem like a long time to like a lot of people, and it is. Like objectively, it is. But it's true that, you know, 10 days of betterment, of personal betterment, are worth like years of, you know, of happiness that may come after the fact. So you definitely did a good choice with actually like going with the process. So to that, I congratulate you, man. You did good. And yeah, as I was saying, in my case, I've been having a chill time. I went through a little bit of a friendship loss, to call it somehow. I did lose some friends in these days. But you know that's already been sorted out. So don't worry if you don't see some familiar faces in this stream anymore. I guess I could leave it at that. I don't know. But yeah, I've also you know, things have also been going over here. No worries, man. It's definitely not been as bad as what you may have gone through, or as intense, to call it somehow. So yeah, no worries about it. I'm totally fine now. So you know what. And you know, maybe you can call it a way for me to cope, I guess. But yeah, I've been like more active on the things that I've been doing for the streams and on real life, I guess. Because as I said, I did start doing the YouTube compilations, which are not really like, you know, funny moment compilations like, you know, people used to do back in the day. Why is that the logo that Spotify shows for the song? That is indeed not the logo of the song. Yeah, I started the YouTube thingy. Oh, there we go. It now corrected itself. There we go. But yeah, I started the YouTube thingy. And the cool thing about it is that, you know, it is indeed a process. And it's been a while since I last edited out anything like together. I remember that the last video that I edited out together, like put together thingy, you know, was for one of my assignments in college or uni, I guess, because in Mexico we do have uni. Like college and uni are like two things that are together for some reason. I love it that the subtitles thingy picks out my inflection whenever I say you know, at the end of sentences, and it thinks that I'm saying like like that. But you know, and actually anything that I've been doing, yeah, it's been a while since I last posted a video on YouTube. I believe I did post a video somehow, or not somehow, somewhere around 2022 as well, for like my music channel. I do compose music. It is not like the cool like rock or whatever, because at that time I was like, you know, when I was a teenager, I was like, yes, the sounds that surround me are too heavy and too saturated. I'm gonna do something else because I'm different, special, whatnot. And I kinda did more saturated and strenuous sounds. Brain doesn't like it. Strenuous, eh? I don't know how to call it. Yeah, I used to do like, I guess you can call it instrumental industrial songs. I don't know. I just put together a bunch of sounds and I was like, yes, this is music, eh? And I did a remaster of the songs that I did back in the day when I was like a teenager, back in middle school. And that's the last video that I've ever posted on YouTube. But when it comes to like actually posting something else outside of like music, I do remember that I used to do like videos back in the day as well when I was like when I was in my last years of elementary school. And since then I haven't like posted anything outside of, you know, music. So that's what you've been doing. So don't think I stopped coming to see you. No, man, thank you. Well, I mean, yeah, I didn't think of that because, you know, it was, you know, whenever anything happens, I feel like, maybe, you know, there's a cause and there's an effect. But not necessarily anything has to do, you know, what is the saying? Something doesn't mean correlation? Causation doesn't mean correlation? I don't remember, eh? Causation, Jesus Christ, right? A causation. Causation, no, causation? I don't know, eh? Why does it say bye? I'm not saying bye. Oh man, that thing actually like has, you know. Then again, I'm pretty sure that this subtitles thingy has like a bigger AI models or whatever. So I believe like the bigger the model, the more precise the wording is gonna be. So I really don't know. Maybe I should learn to speak a little bit slower so that way the thing can actually like catch up, you know. But yeah, don't worry. I do know that, you know, sometimes things happen in real life. So I didn't think, oh, you know, something happened there. But I thought, you know, maybe, you know, personal stuff, like family stuff, you know. When it comes to Jesus Christ, do you know? Do you know sometimes when you feel like a burp is coming, but then you feel like a very like a sting in the middle of your chest. Like I'm pretty sure that signifies that, you know, one of the arteries is like, you know, swelling or something. I don't really know, but it goes away on its own. It is a feeling of like a burning sensation in the middle of your chest. A burning sensation, Jesus Christ. A burning sensation, burning sensation, Jesus Christ. But yeah, it goes away. You give it a little bit of a massage, and then, you know, you breathe in, you breathe out. But yeah, family and health come first, man. So do not worry. I didn't think that you abandoned ship or whatever. So do not worry. But yeah, as I said, I did finish my Resident Evil Gaiden playthrough, and yeah, it was pretty cool. I do remember that everything was pretty good. I wonder how good the subtitles are of an idea, because supposedly my idea was that, you know, I should add subtitles so that people can actually like understand what I'm saying. But I think it brings out more confusion. I don't really know. I don't know. Let me know how that works, because I don't really know if this is actually like a good idea or not. But I don't know. You let me know. You're glad to come back to Donny Hawk Pro Skater 3+5. Oh yeah, Donny Hawk. Jesus Christ, Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk. There we go. There we go. Yeah, to Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3+5. 3+4, not 3+5. Jesus Christ, right? Well, you know how math is, sometimes. But yeah, a lot of now that you've gone through everything and anything, yeah, it's time to enjoy everything and anything. And speaking about enjoying, I should bring out the game now because I know for a fact that, since I'm a little bit of a silly billy, a silly billion, a silly billy. A silly billy. Wow. A silly billy. You know what I mean, You've been watching anime? Oh yeah, let me know about it, man. You've been playing Tony Hawk and PSVR. That's really cool, huh? Man, I really wish I can have a VR headset, like, sometime, eh? I know that that may not be soon, that may not be like, in the foreseeable future, because I do gotta, look forward to like having my money used for my what is it called? My eye surgery. Eh? I'm gonna be having an eye surgery on August, I believe, and I will finally be able to see. Now it's only a matter of me actually having hands. But yeah, let me know what anime you've been watching. I've been meaning to watch some animes that have been airing. And yeah, that's basically, You watch Overlord, Monster Musume, and Vampire Hunter D. I've been meaning to watch Vampire Hunter D as well. I know that it has like a game, and that game is very Devil May Cry E. I know that people have said in the past that Vampire Hunter D for the PS1 is actually quite similar to Devil May Cry. Devil May, not Mike. You know what I mean. It's really funny to see the subtitles say whatever they want to say, like independently of what I'm actually saying. I don't know. I feel like the subtitles will just introduce more confusion. But I don't know. I'll see what else I can do. Speaking about subtitles, I don't know if the subtitles like appear as an overlay as well, because I do have it turned on. I do have the setting turned on that it will integrate the subtitles to the stream, so you can like watch the subtitles like independently. I don't know, but you know how it sometimes be. Well, anyways, let me bring up Signalis because I do know that it's gonna be fun, eh? Oh Jesus Christ, there we go. Yeah, Signalis is a survival horror game, and as we all know, Why did the subtitles say weird noises? Jesus Christ, Do you subscribe to what is the language model saying? Well, I mean, but yeah, sure. Have you subscribed, everybody, to my YouTube channel? Yeah, I'm still playing Mario Sunshine on weekends. I have collected up to 30 shines, I believe. I'm really close to like the 30 shines. But I haven't really, done much progress. I mean, I do tend to stick a lot to the to like one level and then do all of the shines for that level. But it's been really fun. It's been quite the journey, to call it somehow. But yeah, it's been fun. The more that I play it, the more fun it becomes. At first I was like, maybe Galaxy is better. But then I was like, yeah, this game is actually quite fun. So yeah, I'm still doing Mario Sunshine on the weekends. I still have like half of the game left to do. I do not plan to like 100% it. I only want to get like 50 shines, and then and only then I can, you know, then and only then I can finish the game. Right? And what game will I play on Sundays after that? Maybe I can actually do Mario Galaxy. But then again, I don't know how I will do the pointing at the screen thingy. Because, you know, I mean, I guess I could play the Switch version, you know. I can maybe borrow a copy, you know. And also, I've been thinking, maybe if the time comes in which my Switch funding thingy actually, like, you know, succeeds, I wonder if I should go with a Switch 2 instead, or maybe if I should, you know, have something else like a ROG Ally, a Steam Deck. Maybe I should, like, you know, buy a laptop with that. I don't know. A laptop would be good because sometimes I do need to like move around and record stuff and do this and do that, you know. Armageddon was really nice. For a little bit of a while I was like, what do I do now? But then I was like, yes, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. And after that it became pretty intuitive, what I had to do. What I had to do, not Jesus Christ, this battles, right? Well, then again, I do gotta speak clearer. There we go. Jesus Christ, my English, eh? But yeah, Armageddon was pretty good, eh? I can see why some people may not like it. I can definitely see why it is not the best Resident Evil in the series. But you know, it's still a pretty solid candidate for those hidden gems. You know what I mean, eh? But yeah, everything has been going pretty fine, eh? But yeah, let me bring out the Signalis now, because, you know, I've been actually like looking forward to like playing this game. Actually, I didn't even like post on Blue Sky or Twitter that I was going live, which definitely sucks. There we go. Hold on, I gotta get my links right, as people often say. This should do it. Signaling those signs. I'll do that. There we go. But yeah, Armageddon was really good, Anyways, let me start up the game so that everybody can have a nice time. Bim, 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 bim. Oh yeah. So yeah, let's go on with the game, This song is really cool. I really love the little dun 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 dun, you know, the rhythm of the night. Okay, let me know if you guys can hear the game, because I really don't know if things are gonna go well or if things are gonna go bad, or if things are gonna go well or if things are gonna go bad. You know how it is, I really don't know how long this game's gonna be, but I guess we'll figure it out together, everybody. It's game time. Oh yeah. If only the game would play. Oh yeah, we have game, Humble Games. Shoutouts to everybody at Humble Bundle Studios and everything. Everybody over there is like a goat. So yeah, you know it. Here we have Signalis. You've seen this game before. Yeah, this game became really popular because of it being a modern survival horror game, So yeah, you know it, Do you guys hear the game? Let me know. Yeah, game do be sounding. Is that a fifth? Or is that a tritone? I don't really know. Maybe it is stacked fourths? I really don't know. My ear needs more training. So yeah, depending on how loud the game actually like looks. Automatic reloading. Reloads the current weapon when firing with an empty magazine. How about I keep it off so that I can be like, Also, things are sounding, eh? Are this numbers? I think this may be numbers. I don't know what language this is. You hear it? Yes. Yippee. Okay, then let's give it a go, everybody. Oh wait, actually no, and that's about to start. So, wait, it's a minute until it starts. I don't know. I guess I could just wait a little bit, or maybe I don't know. Let me check out the credits to see whatever or whoever did this. Also, that is my profile. Right, it's a game by Rose Engine, and I believe that's as many spoilers as we can do. I like it. I'm just gonna push play. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Me when I wake up, what do I gotta read? I wonder if this subtitles language model will actually like pick up any Spanish things that I may say sometimes. Ooh, look at me, look at me spinning, Spin to win, baby. Okay, I can run. I'm not so much running as I am just, walking faster. Which one may say that is actually what, running is. But when one may disagree. Check out this item menu. LSDR, Lester. That actually sounds wrong, Or is it L5S? L5DR, I don't know. I'm in the maintenance room, so that way I can maintain myself. Okay, so this is the map button. This is my inventory. I run with this, and I use it with this. Don't have anything else assigned to this. So let's check this out. I'm just gonna go. I can climb, but I can also like investigate. It is really intuitive to use the D-pad with this game. I went straight to the D-pad instead of like the joystick. Also, speaking about controls, like I'm going everywhere like this, but I also know that this game has a manual. This game has a manual. This game also has tank controls, quick radio. I don't know. South. Sticky toggle, quick. No. Gameplay, Tank control. Let's check out the tank controls and see if they are as good as they say it is. It seems like I'm... Yeah, no, Yeah, I'm going back to real life. Snap back to reality. What about this manual? Signalis instruction manual. Use my thingies. Use tool. In addition to a weapon, Elster. Is that their name? Elster. Can equip a tool to use on the move. Ready weapon? Run. Aiming. When aiming at the enemy, a targeting box will appear around it. When there is a clear line of sight, the box will slowly shrink as the shot gets more precise. A cross will appear inside the box when there is no line of sight. Finishing enemies. When an enemy is critically wounded, they will fall to the ground. Before they can get back up, run up to the enemy and finish it off by pressing A to save ammo. Look out! Even finished enemies may recover if Ulster loiters too long in one area. Like green some heads? Interesting, near fatal injury is sustained. A warning will briefly pop up on the screen. Elster's current health state can be viewed in the inventory screen. Healing items, some items can regenerate, slowly over time when outside the inventory. Okay. There is no auto-save or checkpoint system in Signalis. When Elster dies, all progress since your last manual save is lost. Be mindful of your health, okay? Press X, inventory screen, on the screen, Signalis, inventory space is a precious resource. Up to 6 times stack at the time, Interesting, And we have an inventory box, storage box. Fascinating, no. Well, there we go. Let us continue. I have seen that, in the options you can change the way the inventory works. Like sometimes things cannot stock, and sometimes they may. But, still have to go skateboarding. You'll go when you're ready. Definitely, It is one of those things that we have to look forward to. Penrose. Critical system failure detected. Unknown planetary surface. No signal. In Signalis, hard landing on surfaces damage critical systems. Warning. Surface temperature critically low. Wear protective clothing during ADA. What does that mean? Also, my controller decided to not work. There we go. Fascinating. Here we have a thing, right? Adhesive tape, yes. Now I can finally, do everything and anything. South vehicle status. Fascinating. Well, at least now we have. Can I type anything? I don't think I can type anything. Inspect. If you guys don't hear anything just now, yeah, this game is quite quiet now. Not as quiet later, maybe. LSDR features, Lester features, repair logic module. Serving our great nation as ship technicians aboard the scout vessels of the Penrose program, LSDR type replicas like yourself are equipped with a specialized repair logic module, RLM, allowing them to quickly and easily repair both themselves and important mission equipment. Accessing the RLM feature, enter the inventory screen by pressing X, Press A to open the command menu. Select the combine option, combine mode. Well, in combine mode, select an item, a weapon, replica body, select the suitable repair item, and simply choose the use option. Sometimes it can be helpful to take a good look at an object from all sides. And yeah, well, we already know this, but it is always nice to remember. So what now? I cannot really go here. Transparent polyethylene based polypropylene based pressure sensitive tape that can be used for joining, sealing, attaching, and modeling. That's gonna be the things that I can use to heal. Cannot really combine anything with anything. Inspect. What's this? Report, diagnostics. There's a ton of stuff to do. Pretty fascinating. You know, I'm inspecting. Well, nothing new. Well, let's go forward. Something good may come out of that. Although everything's really like dark. Penrose type vessel field operation manual. Penrose type vessels of the EUC and People's Navy are low-cost space exploration vessels deployed beyond the solar system's edge in the search for planets and moons, fit for habitation or rich in natural resources to support the continuous growth of our great nation. All Penrose vessels are piloted by a Gestalt Scout Officer. Gestalt? Yeah, Gestalt. Gestalt Scout Officer, supported by a Land Survey Ship Technician replica. Oh, so that's what it means. Land Survey Ship Technician replica. Interesting. This partner system of Gestalt replica cooperation has been successful in countless previous scout operations. Mutual control and support allow both the Gestalt officer and the technician replica to perform at their optimal capacity. Once the vessel is catapulted towards the edge of the solar system by an orbital mass driver, the pilot may adjust the course from the flight deck, while the replica will take care of mechanical maintenance of the vessel. Fascinating. I may need to up the the brightness a little bit more so that you guys can see better. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we may continue. Yeah, I don't want none of you like straining your eyes and being like, what am I seeing? Let's go here. Something good may come out of that. Jelly Jam. Smear diary page. Cycle 57. Woke up from cryo sleep in empty mess hall. I was wondering outstairs, looking at flat, like some lost in thought. Sometimes I feel it's home. Itchy tasty. Me and my colleague has been poking around at the with stick to the monster that we've been kept captive. I hope that the monster will not escape. Next entry, it escaped. The Gestalt officer sleeping monk. Dude, guess what? Yesterday you went to McDonald's and ordered 2 McChickens. But it didn't happen until like 9:30 p.m. It was like 8:50. So you told my stuff now, right? Again. Yeah, I mean, sometimes some items can be like, you know, what do they call them? Like breakfast only, and then for them breakfast is like from 9:30 and onwards. It's kind of sucks, huh? But yeah. And for some reason I thought that you said macchiato. Actually, that is interesting. If McDonald's, okay, McDonald's people, hear me out. You can like pay me later. McDonald's, if you're watching this, you guys are fumbling the bag by not having a macchiato made by you called the macchiato. That's $1 million idea, You know, I'm one call away, everybody. I'm one call away. There we go. I also gotta bring water. There we go. Okay, so we are in a place with things. Diagnostic systems for the cryogenic capsule. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, macchiato. Well, let's check this out. 5. 5. Look at these buttons. They go down. They have axes. I don't know. They go down very smoothly. Like, imagine having a keyboard that moves this smoothly. That would be lovely. 5, 1, 2. Maybe. No, I don't think that's a thing. McDonald's, take notes, you know? You can DM me later. And my DMs are open for sponsors. That is not the thing. This is definitely not the thing. 4, 5, 42. Maybe yes, maybe no. 57. And I can always try, I guess. Wouldn't it be fun if I accidentally did or found the solution while doing this thing? No, I don't think that's gonna be the case, you know. An H. Well, maybe if I do actually, like, you know. Not really. Well, so far I haven't found anything except I don't know if the layout of the map actually, like, you know, means anything. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Not really. So I have been here, and I have definitely been there. Maybe we definitely gotta go down. I'm gonna up the volume of the thing because I don't really know how loud it is for you guys. But for me, it is fairly quiet. Oh, that makes me go down. Fascinating. Well, this seems like a lovely place. Cannot really go there. The lock is defective. The door cannot be opened. What can be opened in this game? Whoa, first person? I'm definitely gonna get spooked someday. Look at this guy. There's an AVA suit in the case. Well, get it. Duh. Can I not get it? Will this thing move eventually? I hope that it moves. Then it can be like, brr, you know. Which means the man hanging out in the stream, chatting it up, messing so much. Yeah, it'd be like that, definitely. But you know, sometimes it do be like that. The suit has been removed from the case. Can I not, like, unlock the thing? I'm just gonna click this. Insert key. Airlock required. Airlock key required. I need this thing to survive. I'll keep going down and see what I can find. What do we have here? A faded photograph is stuck in the LDAM controls. Photograph? I don't want the photograph. Well, I guess I do kinda need the photograph. The landing and docking assist monitor. It's of no use for me now. Hmm? I really hope that this is like shine and not like, you know. What else can I do over here? Cannot really see the moon. It is nice that you can actually like look around. I can move the camera like this. I don't need to depend on the cursor. Although it would be nice if it moved like faster. Right? The starboard controls panel. The controls aren't responding to any input. Probably an electrical failure. The ship's control panel. Judging from the readout, there is no chance it'll ever fly again. Fly on the wings of love. Well, that sucks. Cannot really do much about it. It's a lost cause. Well, we tried. Let's go down and maybe repair anything and everything. Well, so far this has been a nice exploration simulator. I imagine that it will get definitely more intense as the game goes by. I like the atmosphere though. It is a really nice atmosphere. Didn't I come from here? I believe I did. But I do wonder what I gotta prepare. I mean, there is indeed the maintenance room and everything, eh? But what else? Maybe I did miss something over here. And Rose. 512. You don't suppose that they mean 512 as I gotta count in binary to actually like do the thing, eh? That would be pretty hilarious. Also, yeah, the photograph. A photograph taken on self-developing. Oh, fascinating, eh? Oh, let's go. Let's go do the thing, eh? Exploration, everybody. Eh? Okay, let's wake up the captain from the slumber. Eh? What if I combine this with this? I can't combine this. Well, not with that attitude. Eh? Ooh, look, it shines. Eh? So that would be a Y and then the tail. Fascinating. Eh? Rise from your wave. She's not here. Or they. I don't know. Look, everybody, the captain is liquefied. What do you think it would feel being cryogenicized? I don't know. Two pieces of a kidnapped in half laid inside the cryogenic pool. What do you think, you know, sleeping like that for like a year would feel like? I really don't know. Sure. The air here. It definitely would feel cold. Hi Cyclist, how you doing? Welcome in. Is that how you pronounce your username? Please let me know. But yeah, welcome in. Time to combine everything and anything. Before I do though, let me see. I wonder if the reader, the chip reader thingy will actually like have some problems with reading the magnetic strip. I don't know. The magnetic strip is lined up perfectly, so it should work again. Maybe. Oh, there we go. But yeah, welcome in. I'm doing my first ever playthrough of of the summer hit of 2022 Signalis. And it's been quite interesting so far. A lot of atmosphere has been happening. So, okay, before I do the thing, can I, by a miracle of life, pick up this suit? Maybe it will unlock once I get the thing. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed. The game utterly broke me as a person. In what way? Is it gonna be sad? Is it gonna be like really scary? Is it gonna call me stinky? You don't suppose that the captain is actually the couple of the protagonists, and then the captain is gonna have to die at some point? Sacrificing themselves, to save the protagonist? Or maybe the other way around? I really don't know, actually. I'm actually like being like very I was gonna say sadistic, Jesus Christ, sarcastic, because you know that tends to be a common trope. So I don't know if that's gonna be the case. It is sad indeed, but also way beyond that. In a fictional mind, like a cognito has. Oh, like the basilisk, cognito has. Ooh, that actually sounds interesting. Exactly. So you're telling me that by playing this game, I run a risk of never being the same person again, right? Me not being the same person I was one game ago. Well, I guess this is gonna be it for Signalis, everybody. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, man. Just kidding. Let's see what goes. Let's go down. Use the airlock, yeah. Bleep. I get a new cosplay. She looks so happy. Or they, I don't know. A game by Roast Engine. Is this Tomb Raider? Wow, cinematic. I'm on my way when happiness is here. Me when I stay with my eyes. Oh, it's getting bigger the screen. Do I gotta walk? I gotta walk. I feel like I'm walking. Am I not walking? Is my controller working? Man, do I not see anything? Oh, I see something. Let's go walking towards there. And the more that I walk towards it, the more that it goes away. Just like my money. Look, everybody, I'm playing the Girls Last Door game. Man, the Girls Last Door was a really nice anime / manga. It really gets you thinking about, you know, life, everything, and what friendship actually means. It is the same as when you were in the cockpit in airlock. Oh, I thought that I was sorry, I thought I was walking. Then can I let me? I see it down. Silent Hill. You told me you'd get me there, but then you said use Apple Maps. Right? Fascinating, So I do gotta look. I gotta press forward. Also, thank you for letting me know, because I was like pushing up and I was like, Am I eventually getting there? A lot of people get confused there, yeah, including me, yeah. Because I thought, yeah, I'm walking, but you know, since everything is like a mirage, maybe maybe I'm never getting there. But yeah, I gotta press the action button like a point and click adventure. I love that this game has been part survival horror, part exploration game, part point and click adventure. I'm gonna go back. Looks like I found shelter from here from the blizzard. There's no point going up again now. Am I like a cactus? Like, oh no, snow, I'm gonna die now. Well, I mean, it's a blizzard, so you know. There's a strange hole leading deep into the ground. There's a faint light glowing in the deep. Glowing in the deep. Crawl into the hole. Yes, this hole is mine. It was made for me. I see a hole. I crawl into it. Shoutouts to my boy Junjito. Din 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 din. Oh my god, guys, I'm inside the Five Nights at Freddy's. Hello. Is that the man behind the slaughter? The national flag, that's your national flag, That looks like a national flag, Also, I know it's about to start, I know it's about to start, apologies for that. Can I watch Dragon Ball Z over here? The computer screen is blank. There's a light over there. Can I push the buttons? I don't think I can push anything. Ooh, literature or literature, as people often say. Dragon Ball Z is banned by the states, unfortunately. That sucks. Well, then maybe we can watch Dragon Ball GT. It's not the same. An ancient-looking dome is lying on the table. It feels like it's calling to me. Dojo, casino, it's all in the mind. I pick up the king in yellow. Sure, why not? Said Rogan. Rogan from oh wait, I didn't pick it up. Yeah, there we go. Rogan from the House of the Dead. Or was it G that says that? Let's go inside. Sure, why not? The number that you called. Prepare to send message. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know what to say. Achtung. Warning, Warning, Okay, 39486. I was gonna say the numbers in Russian just to spite everybody. Uh-huh. Oh, so that's how I got there. Great hole circling a dig where Earth pours out the surface. Well, I mean, you also gotta remember that the fear for blood also tends to create fear for flesh. Remember our promise. Remember our promise. Remember our promise. Wakey, wakey, Signalis. Wakey, wakey simulator. I mean, I like the direction that this is going towards. Also, I'm gonna comment on the numbers a little bit later. Synchronicität. Ah, that sound. Beep. I love that beep. I love that. I love me some piezo speaker beep. 1 bit beep. Look, everybody, it's Ergo Proxy, eh? Here I am, eh? Time to dance. But yeah, one thing that, you know, a lot of people may not know about, you know, the numbers, you know, that were, you know, going around, is the fact that, yeah, back in the day, there was, like, actual dedicated radio towers that emitted, like, code numbers, right? And you can actually, like, find a collection of those radio transmissions in a web page, and you can find ones from, like, Russia, ones from, like, Argentina, ones from other places. And I remember that, you know, I'm gonna read the comments first. So what do you think of the intro? It was nice. I did really like it. I'm talking about especially the numbers, because that's a thing that was actually, like, it used to be that thing, like radio stations emitting code numbers. And I do know that the most famous ones, like the most famous example, is a German one. Because I don't know if you guys remember a game called Sad Satan. Like, it was like a 4chan game or whatever. Part of the soundtrack of that game is some of the transmissions that the radio stations used to do back in the day, like in the 70s or whatever. But in reverse. And I find that really funny. Mostly because I know where it comes from, eh? So I'm like, they took that from there. They took that from there, you know? Look at their face get all like that. That happens when you don't use cream, ladies and gentlemen, eh? There's no turning back now. I came all the way here to find her. Maria? Could it really be you, Maria? And I don't know if you guys remember, you know, that song that goes. And then the numbers would go like 3, 3, 1, 2, 6, 7, 1, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, and then it goes like, and then it goes like every time there's a string of numbers like being emitted from the radio stations, a jingle actually like follows. And sometimes, obviously, the song changes depending on the, you know, the message. Well, not so much the message, but, you know, the radio station. And I love those because maybe I don't know what they mean, eh? Because, you know, those are numbers. But, you know, I love the concept and the whole, you know, vibe those radio stations have. Well, used to have. I don't know if they exist yet. Or still. Maybe they do. But I don't know. There's a keycard with a note taped on the window of the reception. To the staff shortage, report new arrivals at classroom 4C. Northeast. Oh, I got the thing, but I gotta... Okay, hold on. Since I've been playing Mario Sunshine, I've been pushing B as A because... In Nintendo layout, B is A and A is Z. So I accidentally skipped the whole thing. There we go. Pick up receptionist key. Yes, please. But yeah, I love the whole vibe of the intro, especially with, you know, how it sets the vibe for what the protagonist has to do. You know, she really feels like that when the captain is near, or whatever. Magnetic key card that was taped on to the reception window. Look, everybody, the photo cleared up. Fascinating. Despite the damage, Alina Sao can still be seen. Alina Sao, is that not? Oh well, that may be the captain, I guess. She's on the left, and that's me, Eleanor, whatever. I do not remember the name of the protagonist. I'm sorry. Also, what does the bottom of the thing say? It says umbrella. It says something, but I cannot really like zoom in. Also, the book. Do I have the book? I may have the book. No, not that. How do I memory? Oh, there we go. Smear diary page. No, I don't. I can't read the book. Sorry. Fun fact: some physical versions of the game come with a replica of that photo in the case. That is amazing. Is it like reflective, or what can you call it? You know those stickers or cards that you know. If you look at it in one angle, it shows an image, but if you like, you know, rotate it, it shows another image. Lenticular, yeah, that is amazing, eh? The surface access lift. I don't need to go back. What do we have here? Huh? It's the Triforce, everybody. Eh? Welcome to S23 Sierpinski. Sierpinski. Tavarev? Is that how you say comrade? Tavarev? I know you know comrade and everything, but Tavarev, I don't remember. You've been selected or have been elected to be relocated by Eon to S23 Sierpinski, located on Leng at the frontier of the solar system. S23 Sierpinski is the perfect place for a new beginning. Beginningin? Ini de beginningin. At our prestigious vocational school facility, you will learn new skills to shape your future as a productive citizen of our wonderful nation, the Rebecca Nation. Shout out to everybody in the Rebecca Nation server. Here you will learn all about mineral extraction, ore refinement, and munition production. Not just ammunition, maybe 2 munitions. Ooh. Helping the world effort against the remnants of the Empire. And of course, learning is not just about theory, game theory. Aeon lets you earn your share while practicing your new craft right at the workplace. Concerned about your family, friends, former colleagues? Ask a protector about our ration sharing plan. Ration sharing plan? A portion of your ration marks will be sent to a beneficiary of your choice. Like, well, actually, no, in Papers, Please, you cannot really like send money. Well, I mean, you can send or actually get money because of the things. I don't know. Leng Orbital Interchange S23 Sierpinski Facility Transit Station. Welcome to Sierpinski Facility. Rupenstinsky, eh? This is where I came from. There's no point in going back. This is what I do. This is what I do. And this is locked. Good night, not run faster. And I mean, this is my default speed. Maybe if I can install like upgrades in me, I can go like boom, 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 boom. Or I don't know how Android like I am. I guess I'll know eventually. It's locked. It requires a key. A key that may otherwise be used multiple times, but in this game can be used only once. Think and the I don't know. The rules of 6. Remember the rules of 6. Never carry more than 6 items on your person. Property is a privilege. Keep your pockets empty and your bag light. So that's what they were saying about the rule of 6. Not more than 6 items. And I imagine that means that, you know, I cannot stack items. Because you see, if I go here... what's the thing? Controls, language, combat, inventory. Yeah, revised. I'm you know using revised because you know it's cool. Extended. What was the rules of 6? It says here. Well, I don't know, right? But yeah, sometimes you can only like carry up 6 items. And maybe that doesn't, you know, include the stacked item. You are Android enough to have hoops instead of feet. I have hoops? No ways, guys. I am a brony, eh? Well, I mean, I'm technically still a brony, but you know, I'm living the dream then. It's going to be happy you gotta go to the store. Cool game so far. Yeah, it's been really cool. It's been really interesting. Eh? Look, everybody, I became Twilight Sparkle, eh? Sprinkle, eh? My little Signalis, my little Signalis. Actually, what's the name of my protagonist? My name is Giovanni Giorgio, eh? Actually, the manuals should have the name of my protagonist. Elster. Interesting. Give me like 25 minutes, sure, man. Eh? So we're not gonna do anything for 25 minutes, eh? But yeah, no worries, no rush, man. Eh? Go get that those store products, eh? There we go. Elster. So the name of the protagonist is Elster. First name Mole, eh? I'm just joking, eh? The lock is defective. The door cannot be opened, eh? Oh, I can go here though. I'm not gonna pay attention to the obvious corpse that wasn't in the thing, eh? Wow! Like in Resident Evil 2, eh? I also love it that the game is so happy to see me that it goes like that. Fascinating, eh? Oh no, my enemy, a work form, eh? A job form, eh? Whatever. Service request form F29, eh? Date of filling service request form. Date of filling for service request form 8421 form. I gotta learn to read it. Protector ID Euler. S2309 replica. Euler. Staff department protector ID unit request Aurora. Aurora. Service objective. Service object. Mond and Tochter. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce German. I'm sorry. Has security wall numeric path. Location of object. Class 4B description. The wall safe in classroom 4B keeps resetting to the default combination. What's the point of the whole radio code broadcasting system if our safe can only be opened with the code in the manual? Well, I don't know. Do I have the manual? Wait. The manual, eh? It actually doesn't have any numbers, right? But that would have been a cool trick. Just like how, you know, oh, I need the code. What is the code in Code Veronica? Eh? You know, you gotta check out the name. Eh? Keep records. Protocol everything. Eh? Remember, if you didn't write it down, it never happened. Eh? Get the right forms from administration and save your files frequently. That's actually a pretty nice advice. Memorandum, wall safe codes. It has come to my attention that at least one worker might be English. It has come to my attention that at least one worker might be aware of the code broadcasting frequencies for the protector wall safe. Any workers connected to this leak are to be interrogated until the culprit is found. I'm restricting already privileges for workers until further notice. Adler. Interesting, eh? This is where I came from. Checking out the map. I guess as long as I don't make the enemies spawn, the enemies will not spawn. So that is pretty good for me. Look, everybody, class is in session. Eh? And not running in the hallways. Running in the hallways. Be mindful of your neighbors. Everybody can hear you run. Whoa. Everybody. Wink wink. Can hear you run. 5555, eh? Oh, 6666, eh? Oh well, 6 9 6 9 4 26 9. Damn it! I thought I had it. Could it be that? No, it can't be. Yeah, I thought so. So I gotta find out the manual of Emmanuel. The manual of the safe. The safe is now gonna be called Emmanuel. So that's where I am. It is nice that they give you a little bit of a cursor to know that you are there, just in case anything happens. Fascinating, eh? So no enemies so far, which is really good. Eh? I'm in my exploration era. Oh look everybody, it's another me, eh? Am I a clone? An Elster unit. Is that how you pronounce it? Elster? Or Elstire? I don't really know that's how you pronounce it, right? Elstire. I mean, what do I know? You should leave this place. Oh, that's Star. Shoutouts to Star. This facility is lost. Turn back before it's too late. And then my head explodes. I'm looking for this woman. Have you seen that little girl? Short, black hair. 8 years old. Have you seen her? So everybody's a clone, eh? I don't know her, but she might be one of the workers. Is the girl in with white hair like the primordial people, in the primordial person in which the clones or whatever the androids are based on? All Gestalt workers are sent to the mine below the facility. If she's still alive, she's probably down there. Eh? Maybe I'm asking too many questions. There's an access elevator to the mine shaft 1 level below, but you'll need an administrator key to use it. Can you give me the thing? I'll be out here as soon as the repair patch stops my bleeding. Eh? You should get out of here before I do that. But yeah, I don't know who that woman is, but she's probably dead by now. Useless thanks. Eh? If you still want to go, good luck. Well, thank you. Eh? And I mean, she's being realistic. So here I am. I wonder if I can find hidden items by going in off camera. The lock is defective. Oh, I have something. The protector key. So I can use the protector key to like go down. The classroom key is required. Do you not have the classroom key? I guess she does not. Let me guess. I go here and then I hear bone crunching. Eh? It would have been good to stay with her and be like, fam, you're bleeding out. You're gonna be fine, but I'm gonna be alone. That would have been what a real bro does. And my controller is messing up again. That'll be it. I can't really go here. I guess it would be a good idea for me to check out the thingy. Beobachten. I'm gonna be mispronouncing a ton of German words. Protector. Fascinating. Speaking about the manual, I wonder where the manual might be. Eh? I know I have a manual thingy, but I don't know if that's the manual. A dead EULA unit. She's in a horrible state. Infected-looking biocomponents are bulging out of her damaged shell. What happened to her? that would cost this. I'm gonna have to fight myself then. Another one. That EU unit. Why was she abandoned here? Do they... Well, I mean, I imagine that they have feelings as well, you know? That is a really rectangular book. Dictionary. Replica. Replica. Replica, eh? Replicas. Shortened form, archaic replicate. Copy, replica. Biomechanical person. Synthetic reproduction of a gestalt. Biological culture grafted onto an artificial endoskeleton and enclosed in a protective exoskeleton. So I'm basically a plant, eh? Wait, does that mean that I'm on the inside? I'm like Foo Fighters from part 6 of JoJo's. Gestalt or Gestalt. Gestalt. There we go. Gestalts. Shortened form, archaic. Urgestalt. I don't know, eh? Shape, compare, archetype, prototype. A person that is not a replica. A prototype. Oh, so I'm looking forward to like get my, you know, the person that I was cloned from, maybe. And an aperture card microfilm viewer. If I had an aperture card, I could view its contents here. Fascinating. I wonder what my weapons of choice are gonna be. I don't think that's a mirror. Or it might as well be, actually. Yo, guys, that's me. Well, I mean, the me that I am now, not the me that I was when I was created. A simple first aid kit. I can't use any of this since they're not designed for replicas. What a shame. What a shame. But what if I use it and I find out I'm not the replica? Eh? Ooh, eh? Well, I guess if anybody needs it, then it's a big deal. Did I really not find anything, eh? I have to like check out twice because I cannot believe that I didn't find anything. Eh? Didn't find anything. No, I guess I only have to get the replica. No, the aperture card. The aperture science card. I'm pushing the buttons. Nothing actually works here. Oh, never mind. What's interesting though is that most of the replicas look like me, which I guess that is like a normal thing, eh? Because you know, those are replicas of a person. Luck is defective, eh? Maybe I can open up this thing with this, the protected key. Look, everybody, we are playing Stanley Parable. Eh? I can see an empty classroom on the other side of the window. The glass seems like it's tainted, or a one-way mirror. Let's check out the drawer. Nothing here. I have a gun. I got a gun. No girls. Who's gotta die? Said Bruno Mars. Memorandum terminology. I announced the following by order of Aeon. Due to the recent events in accordance with the new Aeon Public Interest Media Regulation, AGM 87, the term, which is currently in use in various Aeon facilities, is no longer permissible and must no longer be used. Premises and departments that are currently using the term are to be immediately renamed. Management personnel shall black out the term from all signage and documents until replacement terminology is announced by Aeon. With immediate effect, usage of the term in conversation and correspondence is an offense. It's an offense. Obscenity to the state. To be punished with 2 cycles of double worksheet. But then they don't know that I love working. That's That was a bad joke. It was not to be able. It may not be easy, but we all have to do our best, our part here. Always remember, our language shapes our world. A perfect world requires a perfect language. Adler. You say so. But what term? Alien? Alien. What is she? Alien. Alien. The terminal is locked. It requires a password. Let me back this up. Sure. I mean, the moment that I pick it up, I'm gonna be using it. It's an aperture card. Interesting. Manual. Type 75 pistol user manual. The Type 75 pistol is a short recoil operated locked breech semi-automatic pistol chambered in 10 by 20 millimeters. This reliable, versatile handgun is the standard issued sidearm for EM protector controller staff. Replica users, remember to first equip the Type 75 pistol in the imagery screen. The pistol primary weapon. Yeah, sure. To deploy the weapon. To disengage the safety and enter targeting mode. While in targeting mode, RT and A will both fire the weapon. I don't believe if I push them both at the same time, I'm gonna shoot 2 bullets. RB will initiate a reload. Remember, do not waste ammunition, for it is a resource of the nation. When a target is down, try to finish it off by kicking or hitting it with a baton to preserve ammunition. I don't have a baton. I have a hooves. That's about it. Could this be the manual that they are so much talking about? Well, let's see. Time to put it up in the thingy. Inspect. How about I just... Oh, it has a side. Not a side, but a laser side. But a laser side is still a side, huh? Equip. Boom, everybody. Card with a piece of microfilm mounted inside. Fascinating. Something's gonna come bursting out of that window. So I do this and then I kaboom, kaboom. I don't know. I don't know about this aiming. Well, I mean, if I want to aim and move at the same time... Normal difficulty. This is just a difficulty. Controls, maybe? Well, I don't know. Aim style, hold, toggle. Yeah, what about quick? Well, I don't know, eh? Let's see what quick does. I imagine that it's gonna aim on its own, eh? The game, eh? Not her, eh? She's still a person. So yeah, now I was about to start. Sorry for that. Fascinating, eh? I cannot really like... Oh, that is a big sensitivity, eh? Let me just... Well, I don't think the mouse sensitivity is gonna... You know, do anything, eh? Oh, actually, it kinda does. No, I think that's just a placebo effect, eh? Because if I do this... Yeah, that was just a placebo effect, eh? What about the quick radio? What does that mean? I put it back in. Sets the module key behavior. I don't know. Anyways, let's hopefully not die at the hands of myself. Hello, guys. Excuse me. What's going on? Hey, the girl. Oh, hello. Hi, yo, what's up? It's like you don't belong here either, do you? I'm Isa. Isa Ito. Isa Misa. You should be careful. There's something wrong with this place. I don't know what happened, but it's probably dangerous to go any further. She doesn't feel like, you know, she doesn't seem like she's in her right mind, actually. That's okay. I understand. I have something I need to do too. Take care. I hope you find who you're looking for. Good luck with the creature that's outside the room. I hope that she kills it for me. Oh, see, yeah, this thing will actually like come back to life now that I think about it. Let's see. I don't know. High security wall safe numeric. This wall safe complies with EU's and political. Yeah. 41 and 43. High density. Yeah. Enter the code using the keypad. Press the confirm key in the lower right corner. If correct, a green light will light up. Rotate the dial on the left to open the door. To clear any previous entry digits, press the E key. Enter the factory default code 204512. 204512. 204512. 204512. 204512. While the door is open, enter the desired new code in the keypad. Press and hold the config key for 10 seconds until the green light lights up. Thanks for letting me know. Come here. Come here. What? Excuse me. I hope that they do not know how to like open doors. And gladly they don't. Let's see. Oh, let me check out the flag. Actually, I cannot. Let's see. 20, 45, 12. Yippee! Open it up. This is gonna be a jump scare, like zoom. Can I input a new code? The classroom key. Class and simmer. Jump scare? Can I not put a new code? I guess not. I mean, it doesn't really make any sense if I do or don't. Let me go here. Let me save just in case. I'm just glad that, you know, things doesn't really know how to open doors. Only I know it. Somehow, Well, so far so good. We have managed to like avoid death. Where did the girl go? Repair patch. Oh, she left it for me. That's nice of her. Picked up ammunition. Yes. Well, that's very nice of her. She knew it. She was like, "Oh, gotta help a fellow existential crisis." Let's go in here. Well, what do we have here? I see that class is in session. Can I find anything else over here? My controller decided to not work. There we go. There's a hole in the ground. It looks like I can drop down safely. Oh, that looks lovely. Why is she cooking? Good looking. So let's see. I can either go here, or I can either go there, or I can go anywhere. The sub corridor looks... Mine access, Mensa shower, rationing office. Rationing office. Let's go here then. I don't look from the other side. Typical. Let's go here. I gotta mind my surroundings. I have my microphone like on, like in the middle of my screen, so I gotta sometimes sway back and forth just to see if there's anything else going on. Elevator lobby. The elevator is out of order. Outside. What's going down though? It's locked. West wing key required. I imagine that an enemy is bound to like open up the thingy. Lock is defective, so I can never go down there. Oh, this is interesting. Let's see. Anything that I can pick up? I think a key. The service the service hatch key. Sorry, picked up service hatch key. Elevator controls lock. Insert protector identification to unlock the thing. Oh, that sucks. How about they let me outside? I mean, as long as you know, no single enemy enters this way. I only see dust. Vertical map of S-23 Sierpinski. Orbital surface factory. Operational command protectors, personnel, hospital wing workers, and something else. I wonder what that something else might be. Well, let's go outside. Well, now we know. West wing key. And I only have, what is it? I only have the service hatch key. Interesting. Well, no new enemies have been actually like popping up. Added unit. The synthetic skin and hair on her head were replaced with a layer of thin, wet gauze. Parts of her polyethylene shell are missing, exposing her biocomponents. I wonder how this happened. I mean, it's interesting because even though we are definitely like androids or whatever, there's still a biological component, you know, inside the exoskeleton or the endoskeleton. So things are definitely messed up sometimes, especially in a microbiome environment or whatever. You know what I mean? Let's go here. Something good may come out of this. Worker sleeping units. In facilities like this, the small cage bunkers are all a gestalt worker can call their own. Fascinating, eh? Diary. The protectors have been worried lately. They are hiding something. There's less of them. Ration plan keeps changing. Alina says, I'm imagining at them. I can feel their fear. It's like it's my own. What are they scared of? Well, I guess eventually they knew. You mess around and you find out. An oscillating fan is mounted on the wall. No comment about it. A worker's uniform. It looks old and worn. Great exposure room, man. Exposition room, man. Check out this guy. Or girl, or whatever. Let's go here. Scroll note. Kicking while they're down. Kicking while they're down. Kicking while they're down. Kicking while they're down. Worker sleeping units. Yeah. I mean, it's nice of them to let me know. What do we have? Alina's diary. Feeling a little lightheaded today. I hope it's not that new flu that seems to be going around. I can't afford to miss any more shifts. That storage at the facility was chewing me out for what felt like hours for fainting at work at the last time I got a cold. I haven't seen Elster the last few days. I hope she's okay. More and more people go missing in the main lately, including the replicas. Not even the protectors seem to be safe. Exposition room. I wonder if the cognito hazard, the cognito hazard element of this game is the fact that this takes place in real life, which it may as well happen. Service request form 24. Date of filing service request form 84-21-6. Full protector ID of the unit request star. Replica. Status guard. Department. Worker quarters. Full protector ID of unit request RR. Replica. I haven't typed the automatic security door. Location worker block A6. The lock on the staff door in A6 is jammed again. Requesting a locksmith. A6. Electronic reset key is nowhere to be found. I set up a lockpicking gate, but management bombed the elevator engine, stopping priority. So next ship we'll have to pick the lock. It's just trial and error at this point. Find me if you need a key to open the service hatch, or ask manager, or whatever. Thumph. So I gotta find the lockpick and then go trial and error. What do we got? Fascinating, eh? Nothing really seems to work. An ultrasound sensor mounted onto the side of the log. It's connected to the lockpicking device. It's some sort of lockpicking device. What about these things, huh? I mean, it doesn't seem like they are moving. So something may not be connected. Yeah, that is indeed the ultrasound, but I can adjust the key teeth with the buttons though, eh? But is it working, eh? I don't think it is, eh? I may definitely be doing something wrong with this. The door key, the door electronics reset switch. It normally requires the key to be operated. But how, when? Ooh, eh? Does it stay the same place? I guess it does. We gotta go down a little bit more. Because if I put this the way it is... Oh, yeah, I see now. No, okay, the teeth of the thing. Sorry about that. Do I maybe gotta keep it flat? Because if not, what reference do I have in order to like know the shape of the teeth of the thingy? Like I can put it all the way over here, but you know what exactly would be the shape of the thing, eh? Like, I know it said it is part of, you know, trial and error, but I still need to, like, I don't know, eh? There's just a ton of combinations that come out of that. So I guess I'm just gonna try and see it. A6 is jam again, requesting a locksmith. There's nowhere to be found. I set up a lockpicking kit, but management bumped the elevator engines and prayers. On the next shift, we'll have to pick the lock. Just trial and error at this point. Find me if you need a key to open the service hatch. So that's it? I just gotta, like, brute force it? I mean, I guess I can. But yeah, something tells me that's not what what I'm supposed to be doing. Eh? Yeah, I may need to, like, go back to this one later. Like, maybe at some point, you know, we can find, like, a photo of the key, eh? Somehow. Eh? So I'm gonna go down. Eh? Down to the floor, eh? And maybe we can find the photo of the key, eh? Or something similar. Eh? At this point, everything is nice. And my controller decided to lock itself. I don't know why it does this thing. I know that in Windows, sometimes some controllers can have more than one input, like, you know, direct input, X input. Maybe I gotta disable the direct input thingy and only enable the X input, because I know that may cause some problems along the way. The ceiling is collapsed. There's no way through. Well, there goes my idea. Or maybe I do gotta, like, read the thing better. Catatonic. No module. I gotta remember that now A is A instead of A B being B or whatever. Take the feeling. Star. Work. Check the worker block A6 corridor. Log on the staff jamming. I still have a lockpicking gate, deliver an engine to so next shift will have to lock the pick. It's just trial and error at this point. Find me if you need a key to open it. I mean, I already opened the hatch. And I do not think the hatch key has the same pin layout. Like, I could indeed just, you know, brute force it, but we will be stuck here for like 2 hours if I do that. Cannot really do anything. Maybe I can find the star person, eh? The girl. Well, actually, no. I cannot really go back because I fell into a hole. 2F. And then the thing. I don't know. Does it really have to be like actual trial and error? Like brute forcing on, you know, at its finest? Also, what was the deal with the replica that had a butcher knife? And no luck on the other side. Can't really pick anything up from the corpses. They are not moving. Nor do they have anything. I do not remember seeing anything related to a pin layout over here. I guess I can talk about whatever while I try it out. But yeah, I don't think that's, you know, the way that this puzzle should be done, maybe. As a matter of fact, whenever there's a puzzle that, you know, has a ton of possibilities like this one, sometimes it's best to, you know, start from the last combination and then go down with it. Go down, you know what I mean. Replica. God. Tap the automatic security door. Or could it be that there's something that I'm not seeing? Because yeah, that's the pin and everything and anything, but do you guys see anything that may be similar to a pin layout? Because I don't. That's only this is up and this is down, but that doesn't mean anything. Unless I can click somewhere else, but I'm not seeing it. Because I can see this animation in a lot of places. Well, I guess I can talk about whatever. So I'm gonna try to start with the highest combination and then go down from there. Although it would be really funny if this was, you know, what it should be. So yeah, when it comes to, let's talk about whatever, I guess. When it comes to like the scary stuff that may have happened or may not have happened in real life, I do remember that back in the day, people used to be very scared of the idea of, well, you know, ghosts that, you know, were in the bathroom or whatever, right? And I remember that that's a thing that used to happen back in my elementary school. People were really scared of the idea of, oh, there's a ghost teacher in the bathroom that, and, you know, that appears only if you are there past 6 p.m. or whatever, right? And you know, that's a thing that, you know, I imagine that every school has a version of that. But the fact that, you know, it was a constant among a lot of stuff and a lot of people. That's something to think about. There we go. Like, I like it how universal like ghost stories are. Those can be like, you know, they are as scary as your imagination lets them be. But sometimes they are really tame. Like, I guess the scary factor when it comes to like ghost stories comes from, you know, the fact that the fact that it, you know, they are really, they leave a lot to the imagination. Wait, could it be that? Hold on. Let me put this over here. Okay, this shows how little I know about the lock picking. I imagine that all of the locks need to be down. So maybe I only need this. Maybe they need to be aligned. I mean, if they need to be aligned. Okay, that's the thing, eh? Okay, those are aligned. But if this thing does not align, they just have to go a little bit down. And Is that not it? Hmm. I really don't know, eh? I know that I'm indeed not a master of unlocking, eh? But you know, eh? So if I put them all up... Aha, they do that. Because my initial idea was like the pins have to be like aligned. So maybe that's just the thing how it should work. But no, nothing seems to be. Even though they may be aligned like in the lower part. I don't know. Yeah, if this shows you that I don't know how to like lockpick, then yeah, I don't know what will. I know it's about the stats, so don't worry about it. Maybe this thing has to be a little bit upright. I really don't know. So if I pull this all the way down... Oh man, I really don't know. Yeah, my initial idea was that this thing has to be like, you know, a little bit upper than that. Maybe they gotta keep the same placement. Like you see, one like the first one is like a little bit, you know, upper, a little bit more above the second one, and then that one is down there. So this one should be like one down. This one has to be like at the same level, and this one has to be a little bit more down. Well, consistently more down. I'm gonna lower the one on the right more. Well, that's not really the case. That still preserves the initial thingy. Because how long does this thing has to go? At least that was my initial idea, but I don't think that's how you should go on about this puzzle. It just says A. An ultrasound thingy. The screen shows the image from the connected ultrasound sensor function. I don't know. I do not know how pins work, guys. Because I thought maybe they gotta be like, you know, on par with each other, like, you know, at the same level, but it doesn't seem to work. And that's a little bit upper. Does every pin have to be a little bit upper? Like, above the threshold? That doesn't seem to be the case. And I cannot put this thing a little bit, you know, more up than what it actually is. And if I put it below, it doesn't really do anything. Oh, it does. So they eventually have to be at, you know, on the same level. So they have to be below the line, not above the line, eh? How long did that take me? That also took me a little bit, like, you know, like half an hour. So it was indeed trial and error. So I was on the right idea, but I wasn't, you know, doing the right thing. Eh? Well, now we know. Eh? As east point, I need the east point here. There hasn't been a lot of enemies, which I guess it's fine. Eh? A butterfly case. The box is locked. It looked like it requires some sort of square-shaped key. Okay. Now we know. Eh? We need a square key for this thing. Eh? What about here? Storage box. Do not really have anything to store other than this, I guess. I'm gonna keep the photograph just in case. The repair kit. I'm gonna carry it with me. Even though things actually like stack, I want to keep my you know, my stash of stuff. Oh, we have a save room thing. There's a lot of blood. Memorandum, well-safe codes. It has come to my attention that at least one worker might not be aware of the code broadcasting features already. Any workers connected to the league? Yeah. More ammunition. I gotta remember that ASA and BSB. Disposable stun problem. Electro impulse devices. Due to recent events, all facility staff members are encouraged to familiarize themselves with the use of electro impulse devices. We've been supplied with a shipment of EIG2 disposable stun prods for training purposes. Please refer to the enclosed handbook for more information. The EIG2 stun prod is a single-use, short-range, disposable, non-lethal solution for incapacitating non-cooperative individuals. It can be equipped to the tool slot in the imagery screen. Once equipped, it will be shown on the lower left of the imagery screen. Stun prod can be used with one hand while on the move and even while aiming another weapon. Once equipped, to use the stun prod, simply press LB when facing a nearby enemy. High voltage electric discharge may arc to individuals close to the target. Use with care. Do not deploy on elderly, pregnant, or individuals with known heart diseases, unless absolutely necessary. Dispose of stun prod properly after use. So, can I... Fascinating. What was it? $29, $45, $12? No, it's gotta be another code. Be aware of the code broadcast frequencies. Any workers connected to the leak are to be interrogated until the culprit is found. Well, I imagine that if I watch the cutscene again, you know, at the beginning, then I can actually like open this boxes. So if I end up not finding the codes, I'm just gonna, you know, check out the intro. Wunderwaffen. Sub-weapons of super weapons of our nation in the battle against the Emperor. Falke units. East Wing. Interrogation report. Subject worker S23A6514. Chen Wilhelm. Offense: contraband found in locker. Consult confession. Punishment: no food, 3 cycles. Wong Michaela. Illegal use of radio. Confession. ISO 2 cycles. ISO isolation. Wolfgang Wong. Illegal use of radio. Expire during interrogation. Punishment? No, no. You know, they expire. Franks who obscenity to the state. Passed out drunken interrogation. Passed out during interrogation. Double work shift, 2 cycles. Huang Emily, Huang Emily, trespassing, expired during interrogation. Punishment, none. So they just killed them. Fascinating. Me and my English. Yeah. It unlocks from the other side. So this is indeed the infirmary. Let's see what we can find over here. It would be funny if an enemy comes bursting from one of the thingies there. Oh, would you look at that? Huh? Maybe an enemy's here. The store is locked. Is someone inside? I mean, who knows? Right? You never know. I can go here. Oh, this is where the butcher is. Huh? That kind of sucks. I will eventually have to like battle them. Ooh, the ambience in this place is really nice. More bullets. Only 3 bullets, but more bullets. Fascinating. Before I do battle the butcher. Fresh meat says the butcher, right? Let me go save. Just in case, you know. So how many bullets do I have? I have not more and not less than 17 bullets. I love the little wee thingy that the thing says. I'm still really curious about the thingy. Hold on. I mean, this may be a little bit of a spoil, but let me consult the intro again. I want to see the intro of the game again. Signalis intro. The prologue. Because I know that, you know, there were some codes there. So it could be really interesting to see if those codes actually like working here. Three 39486 said the intro. Let's try it out. 39486. 39486. No, because I thought maybe those codes were actually the things, eh? 39486 shouldn't be it. 60170. 60170. Could it be that it's, you know, the entire code of it? 24326. No way. So that's definitely not it. No, I don't think those are the codes, man. Well, it could be interesting if it's like the whole code. Could the code for the intro be used for something, eh? I don't know. 01064. 01064. Okay, I'm gonna try to input the whole code just to see if that works. Although I highly doubt it. 39486. 39486. 60170. 60170. 24326. 24326. 01064. Jesus, 01064. Oh, didn't work. Eh? Although I don't know if the E thingy actually like erases the whole code or what will it be erasing it? Well, anyways, that was also time. Eh? Let's get the butcher. I don't know how the electrical rods work, but I guess I'm gonna find that out eventually. Hi, I have a thingy. Take that to play. Did you give me the knife? Eh? Also, reload. Eh? I hope that reload didn't throw away the whole magazine. Eh? It didn't. Eh? It's breathing. Eh? It's breathing. How can that be? It's locked. The main key is needed. Eh? Can I not find anything over here? But it seems like that I could have avoided that fight. I could have gone to the other side. There they are. Eula. Simple universal light replica Eula. It's just Eula. Oh, hi, eh? Yeah, you do you. Eh? What do we have here? Mensaki. Oh, I see that the fun doesn't stop, eh? Service request form. Hi, this is me. How you doing? Welcome in. Eh? How are you doing, Maya? Welcome in. It is nice to see you. Eh? I'm playing some Signalis for the first time. How you doing? Welcome in. Eh? Service request form R90. Date of filing service request form 8421-3. Yeah, I'm doing really good. I just dealt with the puzzle for the lockpicking device, and I didn't really know what I was doing until I was like, what if I try for all the pins to be leveled? And they were leveled, but not as leveled as they should have been. So I spent like 20 minutes in that puzzle. Eh? But it was fun. Eh? I got to talk about ghost stories in my elementary school while I did the thing. Full protector ID, Eula, replica staff, department kitchen, staff worker quarters. Note, my mapping module is still defective and won't show any map data. I keep getting lost on my way to work and back. I had to sleep in a hallway last cycle because I couldn't find the staff elevator to get to my dorm. Please, I can find my way around this place without a map. Morse bars. I'm just gonna go back. Fascinating. I see. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes, you know. Oh, hi, eh? So they patiently wait for me, eh? So that's the thing, eh? I imagine that they run at the same speed I do. I don't technically need to kill them because it's not like they have done anything to me. Yeah, pretty much it'd be like that, yeah. Also, it's pretty cool that this game has a big German influence. You can see a lot of German words. And I don't know any German, so I'm gonna be mispronouncing a ton of stuff. Have you played this game before? I wonder. Let me know if you have. Hi. Ow. Well, now that they have done something to me. Oh, they're running. Ow. Take that to step, yeah. Ow. Oh, those are disposable, right? There we go. Oh, it is indeed a matter of kill or be killed. Eh? I find it interesting how the bullets do go boom, boom, boom. Eh? They're really loud. Eh? Well, I mean, it's a gun; it's supposed to be loud, but you know. No, you haven't. Well, I mean, I hope that this is not, you know, spoiling the fun in any way. Hypersensitive. I'm in caution mode now. I guess it's time to use one of these. Can I combine it with itself? I don't think so. A sealed single-use adhesive patch containing a coagulant agent to patch up damaged areas. Restores a small amount of health over time. Fascinating. And it is over time. I do gotta be careful. I don't have any more pots, sadly. I have ammunition though. Reload. Shoot outside of the screen. But yeah, if you're up for playing more survival horror games, then I definitely recommend this one. It has a lot of exploration. It may be a little bit of a slow cook, but you know. Experiences can be like that. More ammunition and more health for me. So they can definitely run. I gotta be careful. Be careful. Be careful. What's my health doing? I'm recovering little by little. I think. Hopefully. Catatonic. Imagine being catatonic. Actually, don't. People say that it is not a good experience, being catatonic. So it could either be hypersensitive, catatonic, fragmented, or over clustered. I imagine that the over clustered thing would be for the difficulty of only having 6 items at a time. So if you're over clustered, you will not move as fast, maybe. At least that's what I think. I really don't know. Also, this game can be a little bit dark. So I'm gonna up the brightness a little bit so that you guys can see it. I guess that's better. EO, National Minister for Work and Education. Hi, Dominic. Well, welcome back. How you doing, You doing good? I hope you're doing good. So I have alerted the presence of the people. You missed me fighting my first enemies, and you also missed me doing a puzzle for like 10 minutes straight without knowing what I was doing. So you didn't miss much. So yeah, lot of fun time. There we go. Reload. Gotta do my cautionary my cautionary reload. English be like that. Yeah. AM facility is S23 Sierpinski. AM facility. What's in that thing? National Ministry of whatever and whatever. National Tapestry, haha. But yeah, welcome back. The log is defective. I can go here. Oh, there's the girl. I'm just gonna go and open up the thing before anything else happens. Unlock the door. Yippee! Let's go say hello to the girl. I'm still on caution. That kind of sucks. Well, in caution, not on caution. Disposable stomp roll. Will it equip automatically? It won't. There we go. Oh, so you're fighting enemies, nice, yeah. So it has some gameplay going. It's just not like exploration or reading. This is indeed a survival horror. About the administrator, work shift controller, night shift controller. Interesting. Due to the recent events, some security technicians will be serving both work shift and night shifts. Hope that they get paid. Right? Affecting guardians, star, 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 and sticker and sticker. Hey. Until an effective treatment is found or reinforcements are sent from Heimat, we'll all have to stay strong and do our best to keep the facility secure. Failure is not an option. Stork 7. 7, eh? P.S. Keep an eye on the administrator unit. Since the incident, he's been acting stranger than usual. Without the commander to keep him in check, you'll have to ask Colibri for help. Colibri, Colibri. How do you say colibri in English? Hummingbird. There we go. And there we go. We got the West Winky. Also, hi. How you doing? Storch. You don't look like you belong here. You're an Elster unit, right? Yeah, eh? This facility is currently non-locked and you shouldn't be here. Well, here I am. What about it? Got bigger issues right now. But the commander, I have bad news for you. She's got sick and everyone else is getting sick too. Well, at least I'm glad to have a friend in these types of places. You never know what you're gonna find out when you go here to seek for the commander. And everybody, let's see what we can do. Now, I don't know why I'm singing like this. I have an enemy approaching me. I'm gonna retreat, so be back in safety, eh? Gotta go down. Let's see what we can find, and then we can go outside and say bye-bye. Dun, 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 dun. No space to get broken here. Rob guy. Wasn't there like only one enemy over here? I mean, I guess I can technically go the other way, but man, oh man, that what a pain that must be. So I can make space to get the key, and then open the door to be back at safety. Eh? Am I cooking or not, Chad? I think at this point I'm more cooked than cooking, eh? Let me make some space. Again, I don't know how this will affect me. I wonder if there's a if there is an achievement for having the photo during the full playthrough. I'm just gonna put it over there. 1, 2, 3. Well, that's the west. That is the west wing, eh? Inspect. Alina Seu. Alina Seu. Interesting. Also gotta find the combination for the safe, because there is a safe in here. and it says, "Yo, the radio transmissions and whatever." And I thought, maybe, just maybe, they meant the codes that were at, at the beginning of the game, the radio transmissions, the 1, 2, I don't know, the numbers. But it doesn't seem to be the case. Like the first, wait. Don't tell me that the numbers are generated randomly. And no, they don't seem to be like that. $39,486. That was the first code that we saw at the intro. 39,486. But yeah, no, what was the first code that we found? Service request, worker. The reset key. No, that is not the thing. I may be able to use the manual. Critical map, pistol, memorandum, familiar scenario, running in the houseways, memorandum. Rule of 6, welcome to know. About the administrator. Irrigation, no. Not this as well. Not even the key, not the diary. Critical map, no. Oh, this is... do I need 4512? Maybe it's the same thing, eh? No, it isn't not. So yeah, I do gotta find a node with the number of the code. Well, now we gotta put the thing. Also, where is the thing? Was it this way? I believe it must have been this way. It unlocks from the other side. Great. Gureto. Me and the controllers. Butterfly box. I believe it opens this door. I'm gonna go and get the key so that it is easy to go yippee. Was it this way? I do not remember. I'm glad that these things are still dead. That is about to start, sorry for that. Okay, now that I've gotten that, let's get the key. The broken key. Pick the broken key. How broken is this key? A strange rectangular key with a butterfly wing pattern. It looks like a part of it is missing. But which part? This part? This part? An intricate butterfly wing made from colored glass is inlaid on one of the ends of the key. Interesting. Could it be that it is actually not broken, but I gotta push a button there? Well, not really. But it was a nice effort, I guess. Ah, yes, the communal bathroom. Imagine doing a competition here. Let's see who lasts the longest. Okay, let's put the thing where it should go. I gotta find the door that needs access to the west wing, which should be pretty nearby. I believe so myself. Although I really don't know. But yeah, also in during the puzzle that I was doing, I was talking about ghost stories on like in elementary schools. Do you guys have any cool stories about, you know, elementary school ghosts, or like ghosts in any kind of place. Like in schools, it doesn't have to be like elementary schools, just schools in general. This is not it. This is not it, Chief. Mm-hmm. Didn't I need to go down here? I may need to go down here, actually. But from the other side. So if I take that door, it's gonna go all the way down here. Which I guess it's better if I do this from this side, because there's gonna be a lot of enemies. Oh, hi. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, it's two of them, right? Well, I thought I could probably juke the first one and then go to the other side. I mean, I could try that out. Ow. Ow. Well, that didn't work, eh? I'm probably gonna come back here. Warning, 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 eh? Bloop. Recommend. The worst part about it is the fact that yeah. There we go. Yeah, I could have avoided that, eh? But now I cannot. Eh? I have to deal with the consequences of my actions. Eh? Yeah, the worst part of the fact is that, you know, this is like over time, so I gotta strategically wait to have everything and anything. Eh? Also, there's gonna be two enemies over here as well. Eh? Miss, swing and a miss. And I believe this is where the west key needs to be used. There we go. Let's go over here. Reload. Main shift A access. I need an administrator key to call the elevator. I like the fact that, you know, this android, quote unquote, has the same durability as any other person, so, you know, it is not like, you know, I'm like super resistant or whatever. Like that society. I like how they just go, yeah, like that. Yeah. I don't know, it's just funny how they sound, eh? They go, ee, like a bat. Did I reload it already? Yes. Am I okay? No. Is that an enemy? Yes. Like, I really want to avoid any confrontation, eh? But you know, actually I could have avoided the confrontation. Man, oh man, man, oh man. How could I? I really don't know. I already killed the enemy, so, you know, the enemy has been neutralized. Let me combine this missing key with this missing key. Yippee! Now I can open up the butterfly thingy. The Butterfly on Your Shoulder? The song by one of the Vocaloid brothers? Ren and Stimpy. Registry. Yes, I have some problem. I gotta be careful because those are disposable, and they are of immediate use. So even when there's not an enemy nearby, I can still use them, like, you know, by mistake. Hundreds of dusty, tattered-looking files, some sort of registry of workers. That's us, everybody. Search protocol. Protector controller on duty sticker S2303. Protector on duty star 23 S2305. Worker song Helen. Confiscated items watch ring. Residence dorm A16. Workplace political morals class. Arrested in ongoing investigation. Stolen radio. Original reason for transfer. Counter-revolutionary activity. Distributing flyers at university. Julia Huang. Confiscated items, medication. Residence dorm A64. Man in operation A. Arrested on suspicion of bioresonance. Confiscated hydroxycarbamide. Hydroxycarbamide. Okay, short pills. Have been sent to the medical wing. Special supervision request has been forwarded to Colibri. Lina CEO. Siu. Confiscated cosmetic box with butterfly inlay. What? A61 factory collapsed at the workplace from exhaustion. Bunk was searched before transferred to medical wing. Heinrich Fukuyama. Confiscated fountain pen. A22 resin transfer from factory. Arrested on suspicion of conspiracy against the state. Great, I'm a rebel. He was a rebel, yeah. You gotta go, whoa, whoa, whoa. Moving it. I didn't want to, but you forced my hand. I do not want to go there! There we go. Unlock the door. You know, it would be really good if, you know, the doors could be... Well, actually, no, it could be better for, like, a quick escape. Like, oh, I downed the enemy, now I gotta go. You know, kind of like that. So I gotta be careful on what I wish for. Well, the party has been started, eh? Frequencies: moon, sun, scales, roof, tree, sword. But what could that mean? I hear some frequencies on my right, on my left ear though. This looks bad, eh? There's a motionless body inside the cage. I'm just gonna move with the thing, eh? Repair spray. Interesting, eh? That's a motionless body. Oh. No harm done. I gotta go over there. Now that I can go there, let's go here. Let me get the butterfly thingy. Actually, what was the thing about the frequencies? Oh wait, the radio frequencies. So this may be the counterfeit, like, pirate radio, whatever, eh? Frequencies. That was the pirate radio. I may need to heal. Single use a spray gun to fill damaged areas with fast curing polyurethane base foam. Stores a medium amount of health instantly. Let me use this instead. So I gotta find a radio station to actually call to call and then get the code for the things. Unless those frequencies are the codes themselves, which I don't think that they would be. Oh, 54000. I don't believe so. Oh, 54000. Nope. Said the Talking Bandit. So I'll eventually find a radio. Let me save just in case. Well, I'll save after the fact. Hold on. I only have 4 more bullets. Put this over there. Yeah, I gotta avoid any form of confrontation. What could this be? A mysterious certificate is placed in the box. Pick up the Plate of Eternity, eh? Whoa, eh? I have been transported to my home, eh? Fascinating, eh? So I can either go there or I can go there. What would be the best idea? I guess over here. Okay, but what is it that I can do here? Some kind of special looking mechanism. There's some sort of speaker or microphone in front. Can I not move it? Eh? I don't think I can move it. Those seems to be the frequencies I gotta match. Maybe. Eh? To Radio Officer Young, Station 6. Dear Iris, I hope you and Irene, not on there, are both well. I've spoken to the officials at EON and they agreed that it would be best for Orion to attend school in Sector C. I have a spare room she can stay in while she graduates. I know you two are inseparable, but we both know that it is best for your daughter if she receives a normal education in the city. Love, your sister Camila. Fascinating. I do have a friend in real life that's called Camila. She's from Russia. She is my bestie. The door is locked from the other side. Interesting. Am I liking the game? Yeah, I like the whole premise of finding somebody that I'm looking for and not knowing exactly what, like, you know, most things about the world. And then those things that I don't know, I'm gonna be revealing themselves little by little. And the fact that, you know, I can shoot people. REM 64. REM. Long wave radio frequency module. Receiver module. The REM 64 long wave radio receiver module allows a replica unit to directly receive and process low frequencies and amplitude modulation radio transmissions in the range of 50 to 250 kilohertz. So that's what IM means, amplitude modulation. Interesting. What is FM? Fast modulation? Frequency modulation? The REM64 module is installed in the module slot behind the left ear of Generation 5 replicas. To access the module's functionality, open the inventory screen and press up to open the subsystem screen. The receiver module will show up in the far left. To switch the radio receiver on and off, press A. You can adjust the frequencies with left and right. Are you liking the game, eh? Let me know, eh? When the receiver is on, the frequency indicator will light up red and the spectrogram bars will begin to move. When turned to a station with a sub-carrier signal, this signal label will ignite. And turn to a station transmitting a data stream. The data label will ignite and the transmitted data will be displayed in the transcription field at the bottom of the screen. So I gotta get my M3U8. Wait, what was the name of those files? Hold on, I have one right here. I gotta find my M3U8 files. If you know, you know, right? There's a replicant radio module in the box. Pick up. The radio module can receive radio transmissions on frequencies between 1520 and 250 kilohertz. Yep. So let's see. I gotta get the frequency 160. Let's see. So I put up. Oh, the babies wanna go inside the house, but I gotta wait until I'm finished with the stream. Here we go. Ah, yes, numbers. Do you guys know what these numbers mean? I would like to think I know, but you know. I believe it's the same stream of things. Oh, so that's how you do it. Well, I guess now I know. There's some other frequencies that I can tune into. Especially, oh man, I want to let the babies inside the house. How long have I been streaming for? I've been streaming for almost 3 hours, so I guess this is indeed a nice stopping point because the babies want to go inside the house. Right? Okay, let me just save the game, and then I can let the babies in. It feels warm to the touch. Can't use it here. I may need it, but I may also not need it. So until that happens, I don't know. Right? So let me just say it. And then in the stream. There we go. Well, it's been interesting so far. I know that this game may not have like a lot of action, but you know, you need to still defend yourself, right? And also it appears that I am gonna be in a perpetual state of caution, right? So that's how often the game goes. Well, anyways, this is gonna be it for today's stream. And yeah, it's been really fun. I hope that I can do a stream on Sunday, because most probably I'm gonna be quite busy next week, like all the week throughout. So I may not be able to do a stream until next Sunday. But I'm gonna see if I can do a stream this Sunday. If I don't, then I'm gonna be probably seeing you guys until next Sunday. But I hope that I can see you guys this Sunday. So yeah, this next 2 weeks, 3 weeks that are gonna be going there, and that are gonna be happening, are gonna be quite busy for me. So I'll see what I can do. My first going to stream being back. Ah, yeah, awesome, dude. Yeah, and it's nice to have you back, dude. Loved it. I'm glad that you loved it. And if you love the streams, then check out the playthroughs that I've been doing on my YouTube channel. You guys can check them out. And I may need to give them more advertisement, so that I can be like, hey guys, new video dropped, so that I can tell you guys. Thank you for hearing me out of my. No worries, man. Thank you for sharing it with everybody. And it'd be like that. So no worries. It's nice having you back. Well, this is gonna be everything for today's stream, everybody. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Twitch.tv/. Oh wait, hold on. Let me see who I can raid. Let's see who's live right now. I think Mars was doing a Dino Crisis playthrough? I really don't know. She may already be done with it, unfortunately. Yep. She's already over with the stream. Oh man, that sucks. In that case, let us raid Candy Quartz. She's also pretty cool. And she's playing Silent Hill Downpour. So if you guys love your Silent Hills, then you know, shine on, dude. Yeah. So if you guys love Resident Evil and Silent Hill and everything, then let us rate Candy Quartz there. Candy Quartz, like the quartz, Anyway, right? Twitch.tv/Gongon Those are my links. And tip of the day is, if you guys haven't had your nails trimmed, then get them trimmed, or trim them yourselves, because that's the most normal thing. But people say that getting your nails done, well, not like done, I mean, like, if you're not into like painting them, at least having a little bit of care to them is nice, apparently, right? Like, it keeps them healthy. The babies want to go inside, so I'm gonna see you guys later. So bye bye. Say hello to Candy Quartz. Bye bye. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you guys on Sunday. Bye bye.